You need to be recording.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the work order, just to be clear. This says it's sold, hold on here. It's roughly from 2020.
It's the wrong work order.
This one we're operating under is still open.
So there's your letter to CDM dated June 21st, 2021. Is that the right one? Under contract Y18 900D. So what happened to the work order for change order number 4, the one that was approved in November of 2022?
I don't believe it's in that file.
All right, but are you working under that?
Or you're talking about contracted rates?
No,
What are you talking about?
talking about the scope.
Who authorized to work under this? Would that be Mr. Munez?
He said Mac.
No, Munez. Mr. Munez sent them out here under this work order, so
All right, so you're sure this is the right work order?
That's our internal work order. That's what I have in that file for my field crew.
Okay.
Because that's what we used last time.
Yeah, why don't you look up the work order for change order 4 and see if that's what you're really working under. Because there's a different scope
Yeah,
for
we
that.
probably have it on. We probably have it here at the office on file.
Well, I kind of want to know which scope. I kind of want to clarify which scope you're working on because they're different.
You got the right concept?
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to do that right this second. If that's something that you need,
Well, I think if you're gonna, if Mr. Bowers is gonna be comfortable letting this crew do their work by accessing his property corners, I think he wants to know which scope of work you guys are working on.
I don't think we need any scope to work in a right of way.
You do need a scope of work
But we're
to
not-
touch his property.
That as long as I don't go over that fence, we
If
good.
you touch the property corners, you're touching his property. You're gonna touch the property corners to tie him down.
I
Right?
already did.
You did not.
I did too. You see that pink flag over there?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
see
yeah.
that one. But how about the ones down here?
I'm about to shoot it.
Well, you're not going down there just yet. Not until we work this out.
yeah, we got to get the right work order. You guys are
What
working
are you
under.
talking about, man? I'm
Excuse
surveying
me,
the right of way.
Ed, are
If
you
you're going to
hearing
invoke
this?
this statute and everything, let's get on the correct
Your
work
guy
order.
is being very discourteous.
Bring it in.
We're asking him not to enter on private property,
And I said I wouldn't.
and he's saying he's going to access
Yeah,
the property
and
corners.
Chris has instructions. I talked to Chris earlier today that Bowers confronted him the first time, and I instructed him not to enter Mr. Bowers' private property, and he will not do that.
He will be entering it if he touches his property corners.
How about Mr. Bloodworth? Could we get?
And you haven't contacted Bloodworth either.
I'll take that.
And
Can-
you said
can
you
you guys just
contacted
get this
Mr.
straightened
Nickel.
out and
Mr. Nickel,
and
do you
give some
have
courtesy to
any
the
written?
property owners out
I don't
here?
need written.
Okay, but
He
you,
has my card right now.
Okay.
Why don't you talk to Mr. Nickel? Waste some of your time
I
instead of
don't think
mine.
he's over
His-
there.
He's in the blue
But
shirt,
The
right?
guy's about to walk down on
Got a beard?
Bowers' property, and that is
Yeah,
not
I'll
acceptable
clear that.
at this point.
You could be correct,
Yeah,
but you haven't
again,
cleared
I
this with
instructed him
Mr.
not
Bloodworth.
to enter Mr. Bowers' private property, so
He-
he will not.
He thinks Mr. Bowers' property line is the fence line, and that's not correct.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
did. Yeah, you did.
I said as long as I don't cross the fence line, because his property corner's this side of the fence. I've been there.
The fence line is not the property line. Did you just hear that, please?
This lady is.
There's 20 feet between the property line and the
She
fence.
knows what she's talking about.
She
I would-
doesn't have a clue. I'm talking about your property corner on the corner of your fence that I've already
That's not
been.
That's
it.
not his
That's not
property
it.
corner.
You're-
That's-
It's one of them.
If you're a surveyor and you don't know
I'm
where the
not a
property
surveyor.
line, well, what
Hey,
are you?
I'm a-
Eddie,
I'm a
this
survey
is escalating.
technician.
Could you
Okay.
please call your guys off until we straighten this out? They don't know where the property line is.
Which is why we're surveying, but I will instruct him to.
You
not
have 5
enter
surveys, Ed.
Mr. Bowers.
Ed, you have 5 surveys. You can't figure out where the hell on a small
Here's-
postage
Ed,
stamp.
what I don't want to happen is I don't want your guy walking down there on Mr. Bowers' property, and then he's not going to believe me that I know where the property line is and he doesn't. So I just want to avoid that situation, and the best way to do that is to just stop the work right now and contact the property owner when he can be available to be sure he knows what's going on, as is the agreement that we had in the past, and nothing has changed.
Okay, I will contact Chris. And,
Chris is right here. Can you
More
tell him?
stuff.
Can you tell him so I can hear you, please, so we can hear you?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, he wants
Hey,
to talk
Chris,
to
can
you.
hear me?
He's coming.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Hey, Chris. Did we already locate right-of-way corners in the front?
I just got the west side. I'm gonna continue on.
All right, just stay in the right-of-way. Don't go in the backyard. We're just working the right-of-way and recover all the right-of-way you might.
And I ain't stopping for nobody.
So don't go on the side yards, you mean, right? Don't go down the property line at all, between
Don't
Bloodworth?
go down the side. Don't go down the side yard. Stay in the right-of-way. Just get all the front.
But he
corners.
doesn't know where
Don't worry about it.
he doesn't know where the boundary
But this
is.
is my understanding. You're gonna stay in this right of way, or that right of way, or whatever right of way. You're not going down.
You keep your understanding to whatever you think it may be. You understand that?
No, I know, I understand where the property line is.
Okay, good for you.
Okay, I'm really uncomfortable with this right now. Eddie, could you please ask your guy to quit talking to me like that?
Yeah, I think that the conversation between you and the field chief needs to come to an end, and it needs a conversation. You could just bring it to my direction, please. That'd probably be the best way to
Okay,
move forward.
are you gonna be available for phone for the next couple hours?
I will be here.
Okay, so this is my number. I called you on that cell phone number. Do you have caller ID?
Yeah, this is my work line, but I did see it pull up as Kimber Bouchet.
Yeah,
321-689.
Yeah. So if I call you again, it's going to be because these guys are not following your instructions, because I don't want them going down this line.
Understood.
Okay. All right.
Understood. They're not. He's not going to go down the side, and then he will just stay in the right of way and recover right.
But he doesn't know where the right of way is, Ed. He just said the fence was the right of way, and that's it's not inches. That's about 20, 30 feet off.
I found all these property corners out here, and you're gonna insult me and tell me that I don't know where the,
The
right
public
of way
right
is?
of way
What
is
are you
okay.
talking about?
But not going down this sideline.
He said the property line was the fence.
Yeah, we're going to stay in the right of way.
All right. We are not sure your guy even understands, but if he starts going down the property line, can you assure me he's not going down Mr. Bowers' east property line, Mr. Bloodworth's west property line without their permission?
Why? Wait a minute.
not
Who's
today.
Mr. Bloodsworth, and why can't we go down that sideline? What about the house to the west?
You don't
Eddie?
know who the
Am I
property
not
owners
supposed to
are.
go there, or the house to the west?
I
Could
don't
you
know.
call Mr. Mack?
I don't know what
Could
kind
you
of
get Mr.
permission.
Mack out here? Let's
I
talk
don't
to
know what
Mr.
kind of
Mack.
permission you have, but you don't have permission to go down this line.
Eddie, like you said, this conversation has to end, and you will call me in a second and inform me what I need to do, and I will implement that. But this conversation, I'm no longer talking to these people.
Okay, sounds good. Thank
Can we
you.
get Mr. Mack out here?
Well, maybe. So Eddie, I'm going to hang up now. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
You need a little manners class for this guy, by the way. Okay.